Good morning, everybody. Trevor the Aviator here, where today I am at the Boeing Future of Flight Museum here in Everett, Washington. So this is the other big Boeing place that is here in the Seattle area. And all I can say is with my first impressions is, wow, this place is just absolutely spectacular. But today though, I'm gonna be showing you guys around this place and see what it is that this place has to offer. But I am looking really forward to seeing what may end up occurring as the day continues to go on. Once I ended up arriving inside of the Future of Flight, I was pretty impressed by what I ended up seeing. So I did notice this place is a bit different than what I originally anticipated, as here at the Future of Flight, it was more focused on experiences, it felt like, rather than actually seeing history and artifact that you would see in a museum. So it was actually more engaging and more activities for you guys to participate in. But there was also a lot of history that was around in this place as well. So it had a combination of both things. But one thing that I found was very impressive was seeing the fuselage of the 787 Dreamliner in here. And when I ended up seeing that, I was just in awe, as it was truly spectacular to see. Another thing that also impressed me here at the Future of Flight was that there were actually a couple of various full-size airplanes that ended up becoming suspended from the ceiling, which I kind of thought that was pretty unique to see. Another thing that I ended up seeing was actually the Destiny module, in which this is the primary operation facility that is used for the US research payload on the International Space Station. And I ended up getting to see the inside to see what it was like, and I really thought it was a pretty cool experience in here. Another exhibit that I checked out was a temporarily one called the Above and Beyond exhibition, which was a celebration of innovation that would have dreams end up taking flight. This place had quite a number of activities, which included some simulations and some design challenges, and a couple of other things as well for families to enjoy. I will say, just seeing what there was around, it definitely looked like that this was a pretty cool exhibit, and seeing what it had to offer. As very shortly, I'm going to be headed to the theater to experience the Boeing Backstage Pass presentation. So far here at this museum, I am really enjoying the experience that I am having here. So I ended up getting a backstage pass ticket because with that it includes an admission into a presentation that ends up occurring throughout the day, where you would be able to learn about Boeing and also the history of the Everett base. And I would highly recommend paying the extra $5 to get that experience, because it is truly something. And unfortunately, I could not record anything because videography and photography was not allowed, but it's in a theater, so it kind of makes sense. But anyways, I'm gonna do some more exploring around and see if there is anything that I missed and see what else there is that is going on here. The Boeing Backstage Pass was a hosted theater experience which presented an introduction to William Boeing, who was the founder of the Boeing Company back in the year of 1916, the historic development of the 747 plane, as well as the Everett factory. During this presentation, they also gave us an inside the factory look at the airplanes we currently see today. Now, this was just a virtual at the time this was recorded, so we didn't actually go inside the factory, but the tours will begin to resume in 2023, they announced when I was out there. After seeing the presentation, I headed out and headed my way up to the sky deck, where I ended up doing some plane spotting here at Payne Field. And I will say, this was an amazing view that you can get to spot some airplanes from up here, and being able to just see all of the airplanes around, and even had a couple of commercial flights that were occurring as well. So while it may not be the busiest airport, it was still pretty unique to see. Overall though, I will say I had a very pleasant experience while I was here. And it is a place that I'm really glad that I ended up going to, and I am hoping that I can make another visit to this place in the near future. Well guys, that does it from here at the Boeing Future of Flight. And there was a bit to see. I mean, it is a smaller place than what I originally thought it would be, but I still enjoyed my visit here. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as well. And if you guys have stick to this point, thank you very much for watching. And if you guys are interested in watching some more videos, then go ahead and hit that like button and to comment and subscribe. Until then, this is Trevor the Aviator from Boeing Future of Flight here in Everett, Washington. Bye everybody!